is hilarious. I love Ti, man. I love Ti, man. Let me ask you a question too, going into Ti, man, because this goes into my A&W. Like we gonna kind of flip back and forth and have a little fun here as well too, man. So let the audience know here. A&W. This is answering why. So I basically asked you about two different things. Artists, subjects, whatever it is. And in this case, it's gonna be Ti or Ludacris, and why.
Man, that's tough,
I,
bro.
I love fucking people up with
I'm gonna,
this.
man, that's tough. Hey, listen. All right, I'm gonna do my Georgia long-winded thing right now. I'm gonna tell you this. When I was in Statesboro recording or doing these shows and stuff, we I opened up for Ti and Field Mob
Hmm.
at this club. I knew who Field Mob was. I didn't know who Ti was at the time. He had
Ah.
just dropped the "I'm Serious" record. We're in Statesboro. The shit was. I didn't hear. I mean, it was still kind of, I guess, an underground record at the time. I think he was with an independent label then. I don't remember, but I didn't know who he was.
Uh-huh.
And then we got done. I was excited to see Field Mob, and then Ti got up there, bro, and Field Mob was on stage with him, and they was hitting all his ad libs. They knew all his shit. So I was like, damn, this dude must be going crazy for them to be showing him this kind of love. I was
Right,
like,
right. King of the
you know what I
South.
mean? Like, who is this dude? So then, so then, fast forward about, I don't know, 4 months later, we had moved up there to stay with this CO of this label and start working on our first solo out, our first project. And I'm Serious was everywhere, all over the streets. It was playing everywhere. Everybody was playing that record. And I was like, fuck, man, I was that close to shaking hands with that dude. He might not have
Right.
gave a shit, probably didn't, probably wouldn't, but it would have been cool to say, okay, I shook hands and actually got to meet Ti.
Hmm.
But far as picking like between their music, man, damn, bro, you gonna get me fucked up. I live in this state, dog. I live in this state, dog.
It's a setup. The fight is fixed.
Yeah. Man, that's really tough, bro. I love both of their music. I think
Hmm.
Ti has some classic records. If I had to give one of them an edge, damn,
And it's funny because
man,
they
that's
both
I'm
act
having too
too.
much
They're
trouble.
both very good in their
That's
respective
what I'm
fields.
thinking, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I definitely liked. Man, I had both of all their albums and shit, man.
Hmm.
I
Me
like
personally, I was a
Luda. I
Ludacris
like
guy.
Luda a
Yeah, I was
lot.
about to say I was a Ludacris guy, and I feel
I
like.
like Luda. Man, I liked him. See, he was so different. Dog. Luda was like if Georgia had a Buster Rhymes of hip hop,
That's a great
it would be
comparison.
Ludacris.
Okay,
It would
okay,
be Luda
okay,
because
okay.
not
That's
only with
ill.
the crazy stuff he did, but the videos he did the
Yup,
Popeye
yup,
arms. He
yup,
did
yup,
it was the
yup.
babies in
And he
one
had the
video. Like
mannerisms. He
he
was like,
was,
"Get back, get back! You don't know me
bro,
like that." You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
bro.
that's where
And
you get
what's
that
the
from
one? He was
too.
upside. Yeah, he was upside down in that one. I know he was paying tribute to the Far Side now, but I didn't realize at
Oh
the
shit!
time he
What
was
was
doing
that?
that. But
Oh man, fuck.
can't keep running away. I think that was that song
Uh huh.
where they did it where they had it upside down. Luda did the same thing.
Okay.
Man, I would give Luda the edge only because uh I like stuff like that. I like outside of the box going, you know what I mean, not being scared to do some wild shit. Plus,
Right, right.
man, the way he came up being Chris Lover DJ
Yeah, there
and
you
he
go,
believed in
man.
this, like that's what I'm saying. Hey, like that's
Simple
right there
man.
to the point. Like that's manifesting. That's
Yes.
manifesting, bro. He
Yes,
believed
sir.
in himself. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
if I get behind them doors, I'm gonna be a multi-platinum artist.
Yeah.
And he did. He made it happen. But Ti has, I got love for both of them, man. I'll give Luda the edge in my personal preference, but it ain't by much, man.
Right, right.
Cause
Cause
Ti is
Ti is the king
incredible
of the
too.
South. You know what I'm saying? We will say Ti is the king of the South, and that's after the Little Flip Ti battle that they had. Cause I know you're familiar with that. So that's why I kind of had to ask it because
Oh yeah,
we know Ludacris is
yeah.
Ludacris, but Ti is. respectively the king of the South and is known as that. But Ludacris is like a cold second. But I think Ti was more battle tested, and then we already know about Stomp and everything. So
You know, Ti, yes, Stomp that record. That was wild. They got him
yes,
to do
sir.
that. Young Buck, I think, did
Young
that.
Buck was
But
doing the funny things.
that was yeah, yeah. But you know, when Lil Flip, when Tip dissed him and all that, I don't know. I didn't follow how much went on with that. That
Uh
was
huh.
you know, I heard that that could have got
It would
sideways,
have went
but it
left real
didn't.
quick.
But
Yeah, it could. I was all in that
yeah.
beef.
But I
Yeah.
never, you know, but I never quit listening to Lil Flip. I
Oh
didn't.
yeah, me
Yeah,
neither. I
you know
bangs
what I
with
mean. A
Lil
lot of
Flip,
times,
dog.
and a lot of times. But a lot of times, if a rapper that I really like don't like another rapper, I will just not listen to him because
So
I'm like,
you
man,
get
I'm
caught up in
riding with
that
this
too.
guy,
You get caught
man.
in that too. You get
Yeah,
15 and Ja Rules.
yeah,
You do that.
yeah. But I liked. I thought Lil Flip was dope, bro. I
Hell
don't know what
yeah,
they
hell
had
yeah.
going on, but
It was a
yeah,
battle. It was a battle for the king of the South, man. You know what I'm saying? It was that battle for the king of the South because before that, I think they was kind of neck and neck for a little bit. But then like it was like the magazine thing that was going on. Then they had some feature stuff that was going on. Then it was you not from Cloverfield or whatever. It was a whole bunch of stuff between that
yeah,
Houston and Atlanta stuff. I watch a lot of beef DVDs and I love hip hop beef. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
like I get real into that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying myself.
yeah. Nowadays, man, hey, hey, rappers out there, let me make a unanimous, not country rappers, real rappers out there. Hey, man, I love everything y'all do. Y'all have a wonderful, y'all have a wonderful career, bro. Don't send them boys in here, dog, because I don't know if I got enough guns for everybody. I'm gonna get a couple, but I don't know if I. Hey, bro, because these guys, hey, these kids don't play, dog.
Oh
It's for
nah.
real.
Hell yeah. It's
Yeah,
a young man's
and
game
I'm
when it
right
comes to
here
that
by
part.
Dog, I'm not far from Jacksonville, Florida. Like this little stuff
Okay.
we did, this little country rap beef thing where everybody's talking this and that. That's rap beef.
Right. That's
There's
kitty
real
play.
rap
There's real
beef.
street stuff.
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Y'all go ahead, man. Have a blessed life. You know
It's
what I
like I'm
mean?
just rapping, dog. That's it. I'm just rapping.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, that's fire, man. That's fire.
And
I'm about to mess your head up with another
it's
one,
crazy
man.
too, man.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Bro, it's crazy. It really is a very, like you just said, like I watch a lot of the rap beef stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it is wild how young these kids are going to
Shoo.
war and taking people out, dog. It's
Yeah.
insane, bro.
But you know what's crazy though,
It's
man,
crazy.
is that when we're a little older, but if you go back and look at everything, all the hip hop beef when all that stuff is like that, it's the same age. It's history just
Yeah.
repeating itself. You know
True.
what I'm saying? That's really what it is. We're just
True.
older and wiser now. We're just like, damn, that's still a cycle that's still in hip hop where like we don't keep things on wax because we understand how competitive it is, but it's also very street as well. You know what I'm saying? And when you kind of mix those ingredients together, it turns into what we continuously see time and time again in rap. And it's a sad thing to see, especially somebody who loves, great music from great artists. And we lost a lot of great artists that way, unfortunately.
I'm not. That's the saddest thing about it, bro. It's 14-year-old kids, bro, shooting each other off,
Mm-hmm.
getting off the school bus, opening
Mm-hmm.
fire, dog. This
Yeah,
shit is
man.
not a game, man.
No, no.
It's not a game. It's
Hell no.
crazy.
Hell no. But I got another one for you, dog. And I hate to break this one to you, man. Because the A and W's get real difficult over here. You know what I'm saying? So